I think the idea is that, what we've been able to accomplish due to the generous support of the Beals is remarkable. We've been able to use that money and leverage it in ways to bring in other projects. At the end of the day, the three main areas that we try to focus on: direct services to children, support services to those who are also providing direct services to children, as well as creating networks where all these people who are interested in working with children and who have been doing it for a long time on the West Side come together in a way that maximizes the benefits. And the Beals money has been critical in that.
It's a great program. For a long time, Buff State's been trying to come off campus and into the neighborhood, and this is a great way for them to get off campus and losing the community as a campus. It's been such a great program in terms of how it's been embraced by the community. I know when you take these jumps and you open your door, you think, is the community going to respond? And it's been a resounding yes. I mean, just today, we can't even get in the building because it's too full. We have a multilingual mother program going on, which is terrific, but that's not it. Behind it, in the second room, is the local Girl Scout troopers meeting. Really fills a void in the neighborhood, and it just creates this great connection between Buff State and the community. Last year, I was over at the International School talking to a group of young students, and I started asking them about college, and they said to me, "We know about that. We participate in the Buffalo State College program." And I said, "Well, where do you do it?" "We do it over on Grant Street. They come to our school, then they come to Grant Street too." So it was a great acknowledgement, really just a feedback from the community that the program's working.
For newcomer to United States, it's really hard, very difficult situation, different language, different culture, a bit challenging. We are the neighborhood community, the kid, the after school program, and we had to teach in the ESL class in art. One American young guy, he finished library science. He really good, helpful for people, community, customer. And right now we start running some activity, or right now coming Saturday we starting teaching ESL class.
I've been 23 years in the Buffalo School District, and this is my second year as a principal at Lafayette High School. 70% of our population at Lafayette is ESL students. We have 43 different dynamic languages in the building, and young people from all over the world who come to have immersion in the opportunity of the American opportunity and dream, but also have an education along with that. And within that process, we were able to have great partnerships, and one of the partnerships was Buffalo State College. And with that, there was a huge connection with having stakeholders and supports within the community to lobby and support Lafayette and support our students and support our parents. So Lafayette has gone through a transition.
I began with the Buffalo Public Schools about 5 years ago as an art teacher. And I started at International School 45, which population's mostly refugee and immigrant students who come to our school not speaking English, learning how, and then moving on from there. We met with Dr. Siskar and set up a practical literacy group. We've also been in touch with the International Institute, which has done a great job for us, providing us with resources we can give our families, giving us a background on the refugee process. And every time we come for a meeting, it's somebody new is here to help us. And that's really been the benefit. It's finding all these community partnerships.
The programs we have right now are really divided into two categories. The first is our after-school programs, which takes Buffalo State students and faculty into our space to provide an enrichment opportunity for neighborhood youth. And then we also have a range of English language learner support programs.
As soon as we found out that Buff State was looking at opening up a community center, academic community center, we were very pleased to have an institution like Buff State come into the neighborhood with their students. And if you come here any day of the week, Monday through Fridays, and even Saturday, you'll see a myriad of services. Girl Scouts, dancing, English learners. There's just a myriad of things going on here. So we're encouraged. This is an important important business district in commercial, both commercial and residential. And we have a growing immigrant community that come here for the services. So it's critical. It adds to what we've been doing on Grant Street in terms of economic development, reinvestment, excitement, a place where people want to come, spend time, perhaps do some business.
For me, the Community Academic Center is absolutely a fulfillment of Buffalo State's commitment to the children of Buffalo. And that's really what this building and this operation is all about in my mind. It extends to services we can provide at times for parents. We can provide a meeting place, we can provide advice, we can even provide advice about small economic development initiatives in the way that they're connected to the success of children. Because children succeed when they're in stable families, stable neighborhoods, stable homes, and when they have good quality education. And the Community Academic Center is a shining light of that commitment, and I hope that it gets to grow and continue into the future very definitely.
Well, we work with the resettlement agencies, in particular the Journey's End, Jericho Road, and International Institute of Buffalo. They are pretty significant partners. We work with the Buffalo Public Schools, the broader Buffalo Public Schools, and we also work with, in partnership with the individual schools. We also focus on, and we're entering into partnerships with various healthcare organizations. We also work with Young Audiences, which is a art for youth program that serves Western New York, and we have partnered with them on a fairly significant National Endowment for the Arts grant, and we will be creating public art for about a 2-block area on Grant Street.
Our young people want a safe place to go to after school that's going to provide them academic support, direction, organizational skills, social skills, mentoring. They need a place that they can go to that's close to where they live.
Grant Street in the last 3 years is undergoing a very gradual change. And there was some good momentum building here. We got a great grant from New York State to come in and to redo some storefronts. And this, Buff State coming here has really helped to capture the momentum and push it forward. So the Grant Ferry intersection is really the heart of Grant Street between Ferry and Lafayette, and this fits right in the middle of that. And this has really helped propel the whole community forward for the people who are using the program and the people who don't use it at all. It creates a great foot traffic, it's one more full storefront, and it makes the whole community feel a little more safe because there's more people walking around, more people drawn to Grant Street, and that's what we want, and that's good for the entire community.
And so the range of activities that we've ended up being involved with, the number of people who have come saying thank you for your help, is really eye-opening to me. It's really surprising. And it's also very grateful for the opportunity to do this kind of work, because I do think we're already showing that we're making a significant difference.
The new energy that the Academic Center has brought to the neighborhood, to the business district, to the residents, to the people that need these services. You know, I can't say enough about the benefits to the neighborhood.
So we're looking for an ongoing, continual, mutual relationship, and in the future we want to see even our young people coming in here and working at CAC.
Go CAC!